everyone. So it's that time of the morning where it's a little chilly. So this is how we're gonna be. All right, but I was sitting here and I was going through my cards and I was reflecting back on the past at that last spot I had. And remember I told y'all briefly how there was like an older couple that was up on top. They used to always sit on the fucking balcony, bro. Like it was never a coincidence. Like every time I'm on my way out, going to work, doing food shopping, bringing it in, bringing furniture in, bringing it out, they was always sitting at the top of the balcony. Tell me why these motherfuckers were stalkers. This was like a Caucasian old couple. They look, ever since all of this been happening, they look so much alike the people that's been like moving around. Like this kind of like creepy kind of energy. But you know, back then I wasn't judgmental. Back then I'm like, look, everybody do whatever they want to do as long as you ain't in my space doing it. You feel me? So the question is, who was that old man and who was that old woman? And if you know, this is just a side note, this is not for the reading, but if you a detective and you trying to figure something out, or somebody is lying, or someone is saying whatever they saying, look into who was living above me around the same time that I was also living there. It's gonna give you what you need to know. It's supposed to come back as a old Caucasian male and an old Caucasian woman. They supposed to be husband and wife. I think one of them was disabled. I don't remember. But I'm starting to believe that they wasn't just husband and wife. They was brother and sister. Okay? They was brother and sister. I'm telling you, and they used to always be outside. Always be outside. So I don't know what's going on, Pooh. I don't know what's going on, but there's some creepy shit happening in the atmosphere. I feel like that whole building was some creepy stuff going on. So, you know, I don't know what's going to be the message, because I did talk about that, but I will pause it, give it like 2 minutes, and then I'll be back on here. Hey, Pooh, hey, how's everybody doing? Good morning. But that message, that little brief thing was actually for, like, you know, if there is someone out there doing, you know, investigation or trying to get to the bottom of something. I feel like what I just said is supposed to help out, okay? But it was 2 people up there. Like, they was always up there. You feel me? So, yeah. Okay. I forgot to say that I feel like they probably was the mother and father to whoever this is that's been stalking. Okay, I'm done. I do have some more to say. I don't know if they was creepy or not, but you know, with my circumstance now, you know, the only thing that my mind is going towards is negative. But then I try to stir back to the positive, and I'm like, I mean, I don't know, Pooh. And then I'm also, now I can't say that either, because it's obviously 4 apartments on that. Anyway, let's get into the reading, y'all. Holy Spirit, what is it that you want us to know for this gloomy Tuesday? What's going on this gloomy Tuesday? Give us something. Give us the energy. What do you want us to know? Give us some energy. Allow me to see this message clear, accurate, and precise. So we have great fortune in the reverse. Yeah, somebody here did go into someone's direction as a married couple, but they was siblings. Okay, not getting some great fortune has them in some form of a message of concern. They thoughts was that if somebody was put out of a home, then they'll be able to pull strings. Okay, so maybe this is what this message is going to be about. It might be juicy, it might start off, and it might go on to something else. Okay, so bear with me. You know we do 2 readings a day, y'all. So what was that? So yeah, we got wealthy man in the reverse. Okay, we got message. Yeah, there's some sort of letter that came in that somebody did have bad health when they pulled up, that they wasn't supposed to be in that complex, they wasn't supposed to be in that community, that somebody wasn't deceptional, they wasn't creeping, they was actually a hard worker. Okay, you had this old man that then came up with this wise idea to say that a person here was connecting with people, when in all actuality somebody here was trying to create, and they have hard proof, or they have some sort of witness statement in regards to that. So somebody pretty much attacked an innocent woman, a sweetheart, and now this person is about to go to jail for saying that they was the main ones, or they was the person running the home, and they didn't want the home anymore, so that's why they laid it to rest. Yeah, somebody tried to make it seem like my shit was they shit, and they just didn't want to be there no more, so that's how everything got fucked up, and that was not true. But there is some sort of like, maybe somebody got a departure. Yeah, somebody probably was let go from something because they was having some sort of like bad health. Whatever drugs this is that they was on, it kind of put them down. So I guess they couldn't be active no more. This could be, I don't know. But somebody here was supposed to move, but they wasn't supposed to come into this community. Okay? Give us something on this great fortune. Yeah, we got lovers. So these are not lovers. This is a concern. These are not lovers, but this is how they disguise themselves or something like that. But this is actually brothers and sisters. Yeah, so somebody was never dating someone. I feel like this was brothers and sisters living in this apartment, but the old man was trying to make it seem like he was in a relationship with me. Okay, and they're finding out that this person didn't have it. Like, he didn't have it to yeah, somebody like, you should have never had them kicked out. You should have never had them kicked out and laid the rest. Yeah, it's got to be that couple that was on the top of me, because I'm telling you, they was stalking hard. But you know me, back in those days, like, I like to find the lighter things, right? So I'm like, okay, maybe because they old, they bored, that's why they on the balcony all the time. You feel me? They just on the balcony. Like, it was to the point that my living room windows was always closed, because it was never their business to know, you know, how me and my kids live. You feel me? But this person was definitely stalking, man. They was definitely stalking. Okay? So, yeah, somebody here was not creeping. Or somebody tried to make it seem like putting on work uniform was a disguise. Yeah, somebody like that old man can't give shit. Like, she was so kind to me. She was so nice to me. She was so respectful to me. I'm telling you, this is siblings. This is siblings that wanted me in poverty. They wanted me homeless. Somebody try to make it seem like, I don't know, you take it how it resonate here. I'm interested in this message. Give me something on this. So be careful, y'all. That's why that card kept coming out. Look, a part of my decks that I lost, I have a deck that says neighbor 101 and 102. Technically, I'm 101 and they 102, man. Technically, I'm 101 and they 102. Look, I'm telling you. Somebody here was like, yo, motherfuckers was ruthless about some sort of abundance. It's something about abundance, or they was cold because of luxury. Something about what I was, like the things that I would buy. Because, you know, like some of my things was brought in by moving men. All like my heavy furniture, like my dining, my couch, my bookshelves, like pretty much everything, my televisions. Motherfuckers was pocket watching me. Whoever those two people were that was at the top was pocket watching. The question is, who the hell are these people? I thought they was husband and wife, because that's what they referred to themselves as. But in all actuality, this was brother and sisters. Yeah, look, I'm telling you, somebody here was healthy. Okay? Yeah, I was never their main female. Never they main female. Somebody like, they don't got nothing to be concerned about. You can't show up in court. Like, you literally stuck. You was never they main female. I mean, never they main males. Look, main males is in the reverse. Main females in reverse. You was never in a relationship with them. And you sat there and you was sneaking like that, trying to make it seem like they never had a job before. They never had a job. You should have never tried to pull strings with this old man. Somebody tried to pull strings to make it seem like this old man was gifting something. And and somebody here wasn't innocent, they shouldn't be respected. So why they not trying to lock in to come up out of poverty? Yo, this is crazy. Yo, this is crazy. Oh my God. I have a video on Instagram when I was going into my car and the husband and the wife was on the top of the balcony. And they said something to me like, yo, that's why the King of Wands came out in reverse. Because I remember it was something about a man on a wheelchair or a man that was disabled. But I thought it was whoever that man is that was stalking at the storage unit. I thought it was that person when I seen that King of Wands in a reverse like that. And then I seen something else. I forget what other card came out with that made me now realize it was an old man they was talking about. I'm telling you, man, like every time, look, somebody going to jail. Somebody is going to jail, and this is a Caucasian. Or maybe this could be a foreigner that just speaks good English. You feel me? Yep. Like, I ain't never seen them leave. Well, I did see them leave. I seen them leave one time in 1 year. I seen them leave the apartment one time, and they said they was going for a walk. This was in the summertime when they said they was going for a walk. Yeah, them was stalkers, man. Them was stalkers, man. Somebody is going to jail even though they didn't steal something. Or even though they weren't able to steal something, somebody is still going to jail for something that they've done. Lovers. Look, main male. Somebody was never in a connection. How you look, I'm telling you. You even have somebody else that said that a person here was healthy. There's another man here that's standing and saying that they was never in no relationship. Somebody thought if they could make it seem like this main female was dating this main male, then she would not get. Yeah, somebody was hoping that a woman didn't get great fortune, a real relationship, and a real King of Pentacles. Yeah. Somebody was hoping that a person didn't get a real relationship, great fortune, and a King of Pentacles. This is what this couple was stalking after. Because the moment that would have happened, they was hoping that they could pull some sort of strings and fuck it up. Yeah, pull some sort of strings and be like, oh, they got bad health. They got bad health. They got bad health. I'm telling you. Somebody here didn't want that. Somebody felt like a person was never going to get this sudden wealth, and they was never, as long as we can make them look like they are part of this karmic community. Yeah, as long as we can make them look like they are part of this karmic community, they will never be able to walk into a blessing here. Now you have somebody that's concerned because they did move in. Is a older man and an older woman that did move in, man. This wasn't no family home. It's something like that. Somebody try to make it seem like, and they wasn't there when I first got there. That's the crazy part. They wasn't there when I first got there. They came in like, they might have came, I wasn't really paying attention, but it was like months after I moved in, because that apartment was always vacant. Majority of those apartments, all the two of the apartments above me was vacant. It was only the person that was next door and like one other person in that building. It was a real quiet building. And then all of a sudden this old couple moved in, and every day they was outside. Every day they had their 2 chairs and they was always outside stalking. But I just thought it's because they was old. So they probably bored and they just want to be out. You feel me? That's their closest to being outside. You feel me? You know, and out of somebody with courtesy, if they say hello, I'm not going to just ignore them. I'm going to say hello back. You feel me? We're about to close this out and get into another message. But let's see what this wealthy man is. Somebody know that a person wasn't providing because they don't even have receipts of nothing. Yeah, they don't even have receipts. That's how they know that this person manipulated. I think somebody somebody wasn't expecting that a person will ask for someone to pull out receipts of everything. I'm also picking up that they wasn't expecting for someone to pull out this main female receipts. This main female has receipts. Yeah, somebody blue in the face. Somebody is blue in the face because there is some sort of documents that, like, this is someone that is not even well enough to have a job. This could be that old man. He not well enough to have a job, so why would he be well enough to get on the stand or write a witness statement. Like, it's something like that. Somebody blue in the face. I'm telling you, but this person had bad health, man. Yep. Wow. I don't want to use my other card, so let's use this one. Give me 3 cards to close this out. Okay, we got the Queen of Wands. I ain't even charged the phone. I was talking the whole time and didn't even know it was still paused, yo. I'm gonna just start from where I left off. Like, if you seen this woman and you seen this couple, you will know that is a lie. Like, you will know that this shit is a fucking lie. I think this couple thought they was gonna offer this woman something. Like, when something was shut down, they was gonna offer this woman something, which is me. But I moved in silence. It's like I left everything behind and never looked back again. I left everything behind. So it was the people upstairs that got me kicked out of my apartment. And they was hoping that they could offer me some help or offer me, but I never turned back. As soon as I dropped my kid to school, I dropped my kids at the bus stop or with their dad, I had to bust a move because I had nowhere to go. But I think these people thought that they was going to try to offer me something. Yeah, they thought that they was going to try to offer me something, but I never looked back. Yep. Now the question is, who is this older couple and who are they connected to? Yeah, the fact that I held back, it had them burdened. Because somebody feel like they already had gathered proof against me, which was that I was in a relationship with a man that I was never in a relationship with. All they needed for me to do is get some help. But even if I went back, I would have had my guards up. I wouldn't have taken this help from these people. Because they used to give me creeps. They used to give me creeps, but out of respect, you feel me? I was just acknowledging them. You feel me? I was acknowledging them. It's like the man was like that day when I seen them walking is when I knew he was disabled. And then I think he was like drunk or he was on drugs. Like he had an altered mental status. Like why would I live with a couple that sit on the balcony 24/7? Like no, if I assumed that they home was just boring. Them the people that got me kicked out. So now I think they was hoping that they could render me some help. Because remember I said when I leave the apartment, I will acknowledge them because they sitting on the balcony. And that's where I park my car. Like I park my car right there where they sitting at. They sit right in front of the car. Like they sit right there. Like, damn. That's crazy. Wow. So who parents is that? Whose kids is that? Like, who? Yeah, somebody like you should have never sabotaged that Empress. Yeah, it's justice for this truth. Cause they never return. I'm telling you, there was people across from my complex that was also stalking too. Like I knew that I was being stalked, but I didn't care because it's like it wasn't like this. You feel me? There was people on the other side, just like how this building is. There was people on the other side peeking through their balconies on the top floor. They just kept peeking through their balconies. So I don't know who those people are. I never really seen who they were, but they was peeking through their balconies. You feel me? I never turned back. So you just never know who's watching. You never know who's watching. Give me something on this Ten of Swords. Two of Cups. I'm telling you, you should never sabotage them if you knew that you was never in a relationship with them. Or somebody like, I would have never sabotaged them if I knew that they wasn't going to connect with nobody. Yeah, somebody thought they had a whole plan, but they had a plan go wrong. Somebody feel like it's a missed opportunity. You got a person here that's mad. That they put me out or they had me homeless because some sort of King of Pentacles thought that it was practical. A practical way of trying to make a woman look like that's his wife or something like that. Yeah. So I don't know what a person was doing. Like, it doesn't make sense though. Like, it still doesn't add up. Let me tell you why. Because if this happened in 2021 ending, what was they doing in the year of 2022? That whole year 2022, what was they really doing? Maybe they still continue with the plan, or maybe somebody lied and said, I don't know what's going on, because in 2023, that's when my money picked up. You feel me? And whoever was connected to this old couple was the one blocking me from getting a place, man. They was the one blocking me because this person's plan was failed. Their plan was failed, man. Sun card. Yeah, look, I'm telling you, people already exposed that these people was sneaking. Sneaking was already called attention to. I'm telling you, whoever this is in regret. Yeah, it's something about it was feds. Something about it was feds that went into someone's home, or it was feds that went into someone's direction in disguise as workers. So that's how they knew that this woman was single. There was no sign of a man living in there, or there was no signs of a man at all. It's something like that. This how they knew that. Yeah, remember I kept saying that there's something to do with proof. This how they knew that this man and this couple was lying. Yeah, these were feds, man. So if the feds already knew what was going on, yeah, you got somebody that's over it. Somebody enraged. This person stressing. I feel like these were dirty feds. This could have been dirty feds. Whoever this masculine, because the King of Swords keep coming out. This was a dirty fed. Them couples is his family. It could be his mother and his father, or brother and sister, auntie and uncle. Whoever those old couple is that was sitting at the top of that balcony like that. That was on watch. Could be the uncle and the auntie to this fed, or the mother and the father to this fed. Because remember I said they came off like a married couple. But in all actuality, they siblings for real. Let's get into another reading. You know, I had to get my part out there. You know, it is what it is, Pooh. Let's see what else Spirit got for us. I want to say this. The reason why I'm speaking about this is so people can really be careful out here in these streets. I'm not going to say who it was, but somebody in the past that I knew was telling me that they was going upstairs. And, you know, when they say, Maman Jeshe Yahweh, this person was telling me that they was knocking boots with someone's wife. That, no, that's not what they said. They said that one of their friends' wife, they seen their friend wife going upstairs. This is crazy. That's why I assumed. Remember I said the 2 apartments above me was vacant. But I don't really know if the 3rd one was vacant. You feel? I mean, I don't even know if the 3rd one was occupied after a while, because I ain't never seen nobody. But the person that I was connected to as like a homie, come over, smoke, let's hit a bottle. This person told me that he had seen his friend wife going upstairs to go sleep with a guy that's doing fraud. So he about to go up there and be like, hey, whatever. I'm like, so you can go and sleep with her too? But who's to say that he didn't go to the 2nd floor where that old couple was at? And because if nobody was on that 3rd floor, look, what a coincidence that why would your friend's wife, look, back then when he told me, I'm like, yo, the friend wife gotta be stupid. Why would your friend's wife come into a complex where people of her nationality is living and go to the 3rd floor with a man that's doing fraud and go throw it in a circle with him and not think that it's gonna get back to her husband? You get what I'm saying? If you seen her, then somebody else gonna see her, unless she a community hoe. Come to find out, this person was actually going, Spirit is revealing this today, because I said, Spirit, what's going on this gloomy Tuesday? I guess this is what's going on, y'all. This person was going to the 2nd floor. Now, I don't know if he was going to the 2nd floor planning with this couple. Check this out. Planning with this couple or sleeping with this couple. Let me tell you why. Remember I told you that when me and my kid was in the living room, and it was like, what a bummer that we got to leave. Oh, dude was acting funny as hell. Like, he didn't want to help me at all. Like, I'm over here trying to come up with ways how I can move my shit. But he was so aloof, so withdrawn, so detached. That's the reason why I had to bust the move like that with my kids. Like, all right, I'm going to drop you off about 5 minutes before your bus get here. I'm going to have your daddy come and walk you to the bus stop, and I'm pulling off. You feel me? And I had to go figure myself out. Like, not one time when I dropped those kids off did he even ask me, so what's your plan? What you gonna do? He didn't even ask me. He assumed, he thought I was going back to my apartment. Everybody thought I was going back to my apartment, but I didn't do that shit. Man, let's get into the reading. I used to buy, when I used to go do food shopping, I used to go food shopping and go broke. I used to go to Target, go broke, because I used to want to make my home feel like a home, you know, the best way I could. And like, you know, I'll go shopping, then I'll call the kids to come get the, you know, come get the grocery bags, or I'll bring them to the door and have them take the grocery bags from the door. When I go to Target, I'll just carry everything by myself, because for the most part it's light with like a little few heavy items inside, you know, boxes of cups, plates, all these things. And that shit is kind of crazy. And you know, I was predicting genuinely before, when I was saying that be careful when you move into a neighborhood and you have like a neighbor that's just so nice because they've been planted there to stalk you. I didn't know until this morning that I was also a victim of that shit too. Be real mindful. Be real mindful about the people when you living in apartments that it's all in your surroundings. You don't got to be paranoid, but you need to go ahead and just be mindful. Okay, so we're going to get into a reading now. So we got judgment. Okay, somebody under some sort of heavy judgment here. Somebody made some sort of badass judgment thinking that they'll be the one to set me free. This some sort of federal agent that has been stalking, and then had a whole bunch of other federal agents too that was kind of like them, that thought that they was going to retire with some money. Okay, so the message is still going this way, so bear with me, y'all. Remember, we're going to do another message, but this message has to come out. What's this judgment? I'm telling you, somebody under some sort of badass judgment, they made it it was a wrong decision to make. They was never supposed to sneak me like that. Somebody concerned because they did try to make it seem like I was their main female. Somebody was concerned because they really thought that they was going to have me be their main female. Like I was just going to move in. And now they finding out that this is a man that got bad health that's literally traveling around. You feel me? It's like a sickness that run in the family. This man could have got this sickness from his father. Or if this is brothers and sisters, they all got this from their family. Look, I'm telling you, these are all dirty ass feds. Like poor hygiene. Like when they come to work, people be looking at them like, do they not know that they a federal agent? Like, do they not know that they work, they have a career where is a need for them to be proper? Like everybody, now people starting to realize why everybody was okay with the odor of a man, or why a man was smelling like this, or why a man was so dirty. People are also now there was something to bring your family to work, or something about bring your family to work, or something about, yeah, bringing your family to work. And you have like 3 men that didn't bring their family. And it was kind of suspicious because these men spoke about family. Yeah, these men are marked. Like these men are like red flags. It's something about these men were red flags. So that's the reason why there was a particular part of the job that they probably wasn't working equipment like armory. They didn't allow these men to work armory, like with guns and around bombs and stuff like that. Like these are like the backups, but they were never needed to stand in the front. Okay, it's something like that. Very weird going on with these men where they didn't bring their family, but they said they had family. Something here was, yeah, there's some sort of message of concern about these people here. That's the reason why somebody gave unexpected income to stop a woman from being privileged. I guess this is me. This is still the same reading. That's why this Fed gave unexpected income to stop me from being able to make money on YouTube. So now you got this older man that thought that he could get married to me if he get me locked up. This older man also smells. He works at YouTube with his son. So this older man is the one that went pulling strings to get me locked up, and he's still trying to pull strings to get me arrested, hoping that he could come and connect with me while I'm in jail and give a proposition of, if you get married to me, I could get you set free. Because somebody trying to figure out how somebody's trying to figure out how they can bring this finances that's attached to me into a community of bottom feeders, people that they don't put importance on important things of life when it's dealing with living and lifestyle. So it's a bunch of dirty feds. It could be up to four or five of them. Give me something on this thief. Yeah, look, somebody like, you should have never snuck them like that, thinking that you was gonna be able to be in a relationship with them. You shouldn't have snuck them at all. First you got them kicked out of their home. You made it seem like this wasn't a good woman, and she was. And I feel like this Fed, when he paid this worker at YouTube, this old man and his son, he tried to make it seem like we was in a relationship and try to paint me to be all kind of ways. You feel me? It's something weird going on here. So that's the reason why these people came into my direction, thinking that they could pull me into some sort of like coven that they have going on here, because these are coven members. This is like a coven. I don't know if look, this shit is deep. It's like, for example, like, let's say you have a company called Carrots, and let's say you have 500 workers, and 20 out of them workers is in a coven. It's something like that. This is fucked up, man. Somebody thought that they was gonna come in and give me some sort of unexpected income, or someone gave me unexpected income, but people were still insisting that I remain in poverty. This some sort of dirty Fed, man. I don't know. This is crazy. Yeah, this a karmic ass community. Somebody really did think they could get married to me, or you got this karmic ass community that's going broke and they running out of resources in their coven. And these feds is also done joined this coven, them dirty ones. So now, because they can't steal the money from me by saying that we in a connection, somebody is hoping that if they could lock me up and I get married to someone, then they could go ahead and get into this money. That will not happen. I'm letting you know in advance. Give me one more. Yeah. Somebody thought they'd be able to be with me if I was in poverty, because this is someone that don't take care of their hygiene. This is someone that don't believe in lifestyle. They don't believe in spending money on self, spending money on home. Like, this is kind of person that'll sleep in the bed with their sneakers. When you look at their feet, it look like their feet stink. Like, this kind of person. Or it's meant for me not to have a family, not to get the sudden wealth, and not to ever have a home. It's something like that. Yeah. You even got somebody here that's hoping that they could arrest me so that the items that I have now, it could just go missing in action. I'm telling you. It could go missing in action, and then I'm left with a dead phone, no wallet, no nothing. This is what these people are hoping. I feel like all these people deserve to go to jail, man. But they will not be breaking into this money. They will not be. Because there's a power move here. I just don't know what power move it is, but there's a power move just at the last minute where everybody thought that they have access to someone, or they're going to continuously do something. It's just going to come to an end. It's going to come to an end. Yeah, look, I'm telling you, that shit is a secret. They don't know. They don't know that this shit is going to get crashed down. Out of nowhere, it's going to get crashed down. Out of nowhere. Like, they don't even see this coming. Everybody is still comfortable doing what this is that they doing. And it's like this whole shit is going to come to an end. Give me something. Yeah, but it's this brother and sister that told whoever this is that they was stalking for that I think it's best that you have them in poverty. I think you need to have them in poverty. Yeah, look, Queen of Cups. because everybody knew me to be a Queen of Cups. So they were like, if you have this Queen of Cups in poverty, look, Ace of Swords, if you have them in poverty, you'll be able to sleep with them. Somebody been hoping to sleep with me since 2021 that I got kicked out. They've been hoping for this since 2021, my nigga. Queen of Cups. Look, Seven of Swords. So that's why they thought they could go ahead and get away with something. Somebody thought that, you know, if I'm homeless and they come in, they be like, oh, I can help you. This person will be able to paint an illusion that we are a family. But instead, I had called judgment and I threw my guards up. Whoever this man is in his feelings about attention being called to this. Yeah, whoever this is was blindsided. They was blindsided here. They had no idea that I was never going to return back to this apartment. I'm even picking up somebody wanted to stage themselves as maintenance. Somebody wanted to stage themselves like by the time I get back to the apartment, they'll be in the apartment like, oh, I was wondering where you were, something like that. Somebody thought that they was going to stage themselves in my apartment as maintenance and then make it seem like, oh my God, I was wondering where you were. Like, so are you moving your things out? You feel me? Because once that day comes, when they ask you to leave, I feel like they have every right to come into the home. So now the person was expecting for me to say I had nobody to move my items. This is what this person was hoping, but it didn't go that way. It didn't go that way. Give me something on this Queen of Cups to the Seven of Swords. Five of Wands. So somebody is now finding out that a Queen of Cups was snubbed. She had all enemies around her. I'm telling you, you got a Queen of Pentacles that's going to jail or some sort of an arrest. It got them stressing. Yeah, it got people stressing here. Somebody thought that they was going to come to court and during trial and say that you breadcrumbed or you lied and said that you was traveling. And because you have no place to stay, we're going to have to go ahead and have you incarcerated, or we're going to have to go ahead and have you on a monitor or an ankle monitor, something like that. Ace of Swords, this is what somebody want to do, and that's not their fucking business. You get what I'm saying? Like, somebody want to pull a lot of unlawful and illegal, like I said, somebody want to pull a lot of unlawful and illegal things. If y'all don't see me on live, or if y'all don't ever see me post a recording, just know that somebody did something sneaky. Just know that someone did something sneaky. Somebody thought, there we go, somebody thought that they was going to try to paint it like a mental case. Like, you said that this and you said that. So we're going to have to take you to the mental institution. Somebody thought this. I'm telling you. Give me something on this Queen of Cups. But I feel like there's somebody here that's a blind spot to the judge. There's a blind spot to the doctor. There's a blind spot to the people. It's meant for them to do this shit and all of them go to jail for it. I'm telling you. So you could do it if you want. And it doesn't matter about this message because people still do whatever they want to do in regards to a message. Queen of Cups. Okay, you got some sort of Queen of Cups here. All right, some sort of Queen of Swords. Somebody like addressing that is shut down. Something here is shut down here and laid the rest. Somebody like, I'm sorry, but you're going to have to hold back on calling that judgment. Yeah. You got people that stalk in careers and they try to make it seem like they doing their job, and that's not their job for real. Their job is not to stalk you. It's not like they're investigating you. So why are they stalking you? You get what I'm saying? Like, nothing that you're doing coincides with what it is that's on trial. How the hell are you stalking someone, but you said that they battered a cop? What about stalking is proving that they battered that cop? What about stalking is proving that they sat there and attacked an officer? I'm telling you. If it was selling drugs, then I see why you stalking that person. But why are you stalking that person? Because it has nothing to do with what they decided to go on trial about. Seven of Swords. Yeah, look, I'm telling you. Somebody here, attention is being called on trying to put somebody in a mental asylum or trying to put somebody in jail. You have a nigga that thought he won. He was feeling good. Now he's sitting over it. Yeah, you got some sort of old man, some sort of stink ass, dirty ass old man that's hot right now. This man be stalking women that invest into dildos or stalk women that invest into vibrators, and then he come in and destroy their life so that they could come in sleeping with him. So you got this man that's obsessed with having a sexual encounter with this woman, hoping that he could come towards this woman and make a deal with her. I feel like all these things is people are sitting back waiting for these people to do this to this person so this people get in trouble because there's some sort of hard ass evidence. But the thing is, how dare you want to do this to a woman like this because you're trying to get something to fall down or crash down? You have enough to crash these people down. You have enough evidence, you have enough information to do so. This shit don't got nothing to do with her. It happened to you. It has nothing to do with a Five of Wands. Yeah, we got the Five of Wands here. So you got people that's conflicted about a prosecutor. Something to do with a prosecutor. You got people that's conflicted about a cop, and you got someone conflicted about a Fed. Yeah, you got someone conflicted. I don't know what's going on. I don't know why somebody is conflicted about a cop, a Fed, or a prosecutor. You take it how it resonates for you. Or people will be conflicted. I don't know what that's supposed to mean. Well, I do know what that's supposed to mean. I'm lying. I'm seeing it, but I'm going to keep it to myself because it's nobody's business. It's meant for them to find out. But somebody here going to be conflicted by somebody that's the King of Swords. You take that how it resonates. Give me something on this Queen of Cups. I feel like somebody is conflicted because there is a man that you have people that lied to this man. They look, the way that they lied to whoever this man is it's like, what the fuck? Like what? Like, what are you telling me right now? I'm telling you, something has been revealed about a woman here. Yeah, something has been revealed, man. I don't know what's going on, but something has been revealed. Yeah. On why something happened, or why something was addressed, or why something was said. Yeah, there's somebody that's like nasty, dirty. Like, it's like somebody obsessed with sleeping with somebody. Like, ew, my nigga. Like, no, it's not happening. This the kind of person that they'll come to you in jail and give you an offer to be with them, and if you refuse, they'll leave you in jail. Is this something? It's something sick going on here. Seven of Swords. And you know, I'm sorry to say, you know, I said I would leave some things out, which I am. But when it's surrounding me, look, I'm saying it. I'm definitely saying it. Give me something on the Seven of Swords. Somebody finding out that this is a karmic Fed. You got a lot of people finding out, like, this ain't the Fed you want. This ain't the Fed. Like, this ain't the Fed. Like, this ain't the Fed, man. You got a lot of people finding this out, that this federal agent don't really got nobody on his side. Yeah, he don't got nobody, man. Whoever this Fed is. It doesn't even have anything to do with, look, Spirit said leave that out. 7 of Swords. This is crucial. Yeah, I'm telling you, somebody here, like some sort of Queen of Cups, was snuck in the past, or people was ganging up on this person. So I think something has been revealed about the past here. Yeah, something has been revealed about the past, and you got people looking like the way they was stalking this person is out of line. Like, this shit is like out of line. Like whoa, like this is a violation of all, like when you say all fundamental rights, all rights you could think of. Every law in the book has been violated when it's been dealing with this woman. And then the worst part about it is this person is a fucking empress. I'm telling you. Give me something on this 5 of Wands. Yeah, and you got a man that he claimed to be popular, and he's also connected to this old man too. So he trying to win at all costs, because he trying to prove a point, because people done found out what this popular guy done did, or what he done signed up for. You feel me? So now he also trying to put this woman in some sort of situation that he was put in. I'm telling you, he trying to put, the thing is, he gonna look like a straight bitch when he do it. He gonna look like a straight bitch when he do it, because somebody ain't going for what this is that they think that they planning against this woman here. He gonna look like a straight bitch, and old girl gonna stand in her power till she get a justice. There's too many eyes involved in this situation. Too many good eyes. Too many good powerful people. Too many good popular people. Too many good known people. Too many people that been through it before, that know what the fuck the shit feel like. That got their eye. This one little popular nigga don't mean shit to all these people that got their eye on the situation. And this ain't just popular people, man. These are people that have good ass careers, man. People that can literally come into a person's life and change it with a snap of their finger. I'm telling you. That could come into this person. I'm talking about judges. I'm talking about motherfucking governors, mayors, senators. You have all kind of, like, you be so surprised. Look, if not, because it's all because of who this woman is. Her mouth bring attention. Oh, her mouth, it bring attention, even if you ain't trying to pay attention. Oh, you gonna pay attention. It don't matter what she got on. People thought that when they tore this woman down out of her clothing and stripped her off her beauty, everybody would turn a blind eye. Now, that's when you brought everybody's interest. That's when everybody's antennas went up. That's when everybody's antennas went up, that there's some sort of major deception surrounding this person, not just by what people are saying, but how they see this person. The way we look at this person is all wrong. The way we look at this person is all wrong. This person truly is someone of high honor, and they truly are a Queen of Cups at heart. Look at what's going on. Look at the surrounding factors. I'm even talking about some old white men that you would think they mean as hell. You even think they mean as hell. You would assume that, you know, it's not racism, but you would just think like all they got time for is they old buddies. Like, if it ain't they old buddies, they don't care. No, this person has people's attention. You feel me? So whoever this one popular person is that's seeking to have a person sabotaged like he was, that's not happening, man. It's not happening. 5 of Wands. All this woman got to do is just stand in her power. Stand in her power. I'm also hearing just be mute. I heard just be mute. Let it be thrown at you. 5 of Wands, have no words. Have no words. 5 of Wands. Spirit is calling for, look, I just told you, look, because this woman was planning to pop off. She was planning to throw some shit out there in court. She was, but Spirit said, no, I need you to be a representation of me. And representation of me is the best answer for a fool is silence. I'm telling you. So now this woman is about to walk in court silent like a motherfucker. Throw what you gonna throw. I'm telling you, Five of Wands, that's when they gonna know what they up against is really unbreakable for real. Five of Wands, that's when they gonna know, look, you got people here that's warring, or you got people here that's beefing with some sort of Queen of Pentacles. This a woman that people finding out that she not just racist, but she a colorist too. She be ruining the lives of her own people so that she can have a bag, so she can make some money, so she can stay in whatever seat she in. She ruins the life of her own people. Like, you would think that it's people of color, but it's not people of color, man. She actually sabotages her own people more than she sabotages people of color. Somebody got proof on this shit. And it's because she jealous because of whatever this is that she got going on behind the scenes compared to these women. They got homes, they got husbands, they got jobs, they got careers, they got self-respect. They not hoping for what this is she hoping for. Just off the strength of these women not hoping to sit where she's sitting at, she'll go and fuck their life up. People done found this out. You got a lot. Look, Five of Wands, man. Yo, this lady name, when they say spread the word, like her name is not just in one state, bro. It's in states with an S. It's in states with an S about how she done ruined people's life, man. How she done had people go to jail. How she done had people in mental asylums. How she done had people locked up. Her name is everywhere right now. I'm telling you. And the fact that she was laughing about it like she don't give a fuck. But you know, one thing about it, remember I said one day that we can't knock a knight for real. We can't knock a page in a reverse because they make the world go round. You see, I show everybody love. But sometimes when I got to say the truth, I got to say the truth. And it will hurt. It will. But these knights and these pages is about to make the world go round because they're gonna make sure this word is passed. And another thing, knights and pages, they know how to pretend. You see, an empress and an emperor, they can pretend too, but they just rather you not be in their fucking face. But a knight and a page, you wouldn't know that they beefing with you. You want to know that they beefing with you, and this is out of anyone's control. It's like pretty much what these people wished on this woman is manifesting. It's because of the voodoo. It's something about voodoo. Like, wherever this person go, I want people to hate them. Wherever this person go, let them believe what we telling them. Wherever this person go, let people want to attack them. Like the same way we feel like attacking this woman, let people feel like they want to attack this woman. This woman, she trying to keep her seat. Some sort of old man trying to keep his seat. His son trying to keep a seat. So they thought, we gonna fuck her life up and we gonna steal her money. I'm telling you. We gonna fuck her life up and we gonna steal her money. They really thought they was gonna do this shit, and they thought they was gonna get away with it. They thought they was gonna get away with it. Give me something on this Queen of Swords. Look, Five of Swords. Okay? So, somebody here addressed something, and I feel like you got a man that's like, so what? Somebody like they only did it because I was the narcissist. I wanted it to be called out. Somebody wanted something to be called attention to. They wanted something to be called attention to. Yeah, they knew that somebody here was humble. They know that this person is humble. But it's like ain't nobody in the world gonna know what the hell is going on and remain humble. They obviously gonna turn into the Queen of Swords. It's something going on, man, but somebody here wanted something exposed. I feel like this old man need to be thrown in, look, I don't even know, man, because he need to be in prison. He need to be in prison where the people that he put in prison could see about him. He need to feel what he has done to people. That's good karma. He need to feel what he has done. I don't give a damn who this man is. Let me fuck around and find out that, they say, oh yeah, that's your uncles, that's your grandpas. I don't give a fuck about you, nigga. Go to jail where you belong. Go to jail, go to prison where you belong, because you belong there. I'm telling you. You belong there, man. I don't give a damn. He got to go. This man ain't right. You going around ruining people's lives. Like, who the hell do you think you are, man? Six of Wands. People can't even choose to live how they want to live. Look, I'm telling you, somebody wanted a person to call attention to something. So that's why I said you have someone that's feeling conflicted about a Fed. They're conflicted about a cop. They're conflicted about someone here. Yeah, look, somebody over it. Like, this person is uninterested in popping off that car. I'm telling you, when I go to court, I'm going to be like, it's only the direct answers they giving is what I don't give a damn what they flinging. I'm going to act like, look, I was going to say that, but I'm going to act like, you know what she said? I'm legally blind. I'm legally blind, bitch. At this point, I'm legally deaf. I can't hear nothing that's going on. Whatever they saying, I'm going to just be looking. Like, wow. I'm telling you. Look, I have so many hats I can wear. I still have some hats that I can wear that y'all ain't never seen it on the internet. And I pray to God that y'all never see it. I pray to God y'all never see it. Yep. But somebody here wanted a person to call attention to something. They wanted that. Yeah, look. Everybody was fake joining hands. Because I'm telling you, these people be making people's life a living nightmare. It's a nightmare, man. Motherfuckers be having intimate relationships. They be having the love of their life. And then these people come in talking about they got a job for them. I got a job. Or I want you to sleep with her. Or I want you to do this. I want you to do that. Enough is enough of that bullshit, man. Enough is enough. And then this old man really thought after he blew all his money, now he broke as hell, he was going to come back and take some money from me. Or simultaneously take it from some sort of older guy that he tried to destroy the life of. He tried to take the money from an older guy, you know. Because at the end of the day, how that money got there. Okay, how that money got there. So somebody trying to make it seem like this older guy don't get this money. Since it's in my name, he really feel like he can rob this man right in front of his eyes. You get what I'm saying? Like, it's somebody's money put under me for protection. And they feel like as long as they get to me, they can steal that money from him. No, it don't work that way. It don't work that way. And whoever you are with the money, just make sure that, you know, for everything I go through, you got to add like 5 more million, okay? You got to add like 5 more million, buddy, okay? I'm just saying. Because I ain't suffer like this for nothing. I ain't suffer like this for nothing. I will never sleep with no old ass man. Never. I will never sleep with no man that is gay. That all he think about when he wake up is how he wants somebody to tickle between his ass. I'm not doing that shit. I'm cool. I don't even have interest in sex. I don't. Like, if God come down right now and say, look, I designed for you to be celibate your whole life, I'm like, wow, God, thank you. I was already considering that. I'm telling you, like, I'm so uninterested. If y'all pay attention, when I was on Olivia Lee's with Love, and I said it like, look, if I really make it in life, I might find me a fine ass man with some money and let him be my sperm donor. I know y'all remember me saying that. I'm gonna find me a fine ass man, tall as hell. I'm gonna screen his ass from head to toe. And I'm gonna be like, look, I need three kids up off you because I don't want no relationship. I'm telling you, I ain't trying to sleep with nobody. I said that. King of Swords. Until the vibration in the world change, I'm not interested. Y'all you don't see the vibration has changed from 1990 something. Look at the vibration now, man. A lot of people don't even know what vibration is. It's just the atmosphere, the environment, life, the happenings in the world, man. The happenings in the world, like, there's no love in the atmosphere. It's nothing but grudges, hostility, every man for themselves. No gatherings. It's just danger. Everybody think when they go to a gathering, it's going to be a shootout. What the hell is going on? Like, King of Swords? Kids can no longer have bobos and ponytails. You feel me? And just be precious and walk. Like, what the hell is happening? King of Swords? Like, even the dogs, man. Even the dogs is barking. Even the dogs is howling. Like, what's happening? King of Swords? Yeah. So you got somebody here that somebody here knew that he could get somebody to pop off, or you got some sort of Fed that don't want this. Like I said, this is a Fed that's been stalking for so long. I'm telling you, for so long, a dirty ass Fed that's been the reason why I couldn't get good careers, good jobs. You feel me? All these things. It's been this man that's been doing this shit. I'm telling you. King of Swords. I hope this man go to prison. I'm telling you, he deserved to go to prison. King of Swords. Look, and this man still think he giving a love offer. Whoever this Fed is still thinking he giving a love offer. No, you will not be. No, the hell you will not be. God forbid. Ace of Cups. Look, I'm telling you. Yeah, this is why people partnered up to hold some money back. This money was supposed to be my justice, but people rather me go through the Nine of Swords. Remember I told you I was never supposed to be homeless. Somebody showed love. The moment they crashed me down, somebody sent tangible money for me to be able to do something. Like, it's like this amount of money, no matter how they stalking, no matter what they sabotage, you're going to be able to make it through it. You're going to be able to make it through it, and they sabotaged it. This person didn't send it not once, not twice, but 3 times. It came from 3 different places, and every one of them was blocked because they rather me go tickling somebody booty cheeks. I'm telling you, into the forbidden fruit. This was somebody wanted. Okay? And the message is not going to be like this all the time, but we have to get this message out because at the end of the day, this is already exposed. So it's like me talking about it doesn't make a difference. Yeah, but this old man, he need to go to jail. That Fed need to go to jail. Look, you got some sort of old man that be passing around sicknesses. Like he go around infecting people. I'm telling you. This man goes around infecting people. I don't know what's going on here. Yeah. Somebody mad because normally people like me, they either kill them or have them in jail for a long ass time. But like I said, there's so many eyes watching. Look, I'm telling you, so many eyes are watching. And then on top of that, they already gave the inside scoop, like they revealed themselves. They revealed what they've done to me. They revealed, because so it's like, you already did crimes. You know how, like I said, like you could go to a house and do a robbery, right? And let's say somebody's sitting in a getaway car, but the person that went in to do the robbery pulls that trigger. Whoever's in that getaway car too is going down for